Good evening. Welcome back to my little gardening show. I wanted to take you along tonight as I'm checking my lettuce trays for germination rates. It's been a couple days now. Given the conditions with the heat mat set at about 80 degrees and keeping these moist and keeping paper towels over it, keeping that moist. It's ideal conditions for seeds to sprout. With that being said, I've got two different lettuce varieties here. We've got the little gem lettuce, which is from plants, or the plants that I planted last year, seed that I saved, and I probably had 500 to 600 seeds at least that I was able to save from a couple of the seed flower stalks that put out seed pods and stuff like that. The lettuce that I let go to seed last year. And we've got the Baker Creek variety here. There's maybe 150 seeds, 200 seeds in here. I paid $3 for it, and there was a little warning message on the bottom of the packet that they actually overpacked it supposedly because the germination rate was 67%. So that's not a good sign. So I'm curious to see how well things did. So let's start with Baker Creek. We'll peel this back. We're looking for sprouts. We can remove this all together. It's dry enough. And nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay, so that's not a good sign. There should have been something, at least one of them sprouts. I put probably 4 to 5 seeds in each hole just as a safety measure, given what they said on the back of the packet, and we didn't have any of those sprout. So that's disappointing. Let's take a look at my tray here. Well, looky there. We got most of the holes sprouted at least something, and there are 56. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's a little sprout there. So 9 out of the 56 did not germinate. So that puts it about 47 out of the 56 holes. That's about 84%. So 84% germination rate, relatively speaking. And I planted multiple seeds in each hole. And it could be some of these, maybe, I don't know. But on the flip side, there are some of these where we got multiple plants that have come out and sprouted. In fact, I've got enough multiples. I probably have enough to fill out this tray, which is probably what I will do after we give this a couple more days for these to gain a little bit more size, so that they've got enough of a root stock. I can get those out and anchor them into this tray over here. So all the more reason why, at least in this case, it pays to save your own seed. And there's a lot of benefits to doing that. One, you get a lot more, or you have the opportunity to save a lot more because you can have a couple plants go to seed, and so you can maximize, how much seed you get more bang for your buck. Again, I've probably got 10 times more seed in this packet. Well, maybe not 10 times, but 6 or 8 times the seed that I got, purchasing it. Another reason is that, if you process it right and, you check it, because one of the things with the lettuce seed is that you fill the bowl up with water, all the chaff and all the dead seed rises to the top, all the good seed goes to the bottom, so it's a real quick check there. And then you dry it properly and then store it properly, you're going to have a pretty good success rate. But not only that, but the varieties that you save seed from become more customized to your environment, or they adapt over time. The plants, as you're saving seed from successive generations, eventually the varieties are pretty much optimized for your little microclimate, and you're going to have greater yields down the road. And the third reason would be just cost too. I mean, again, $3 for this little packet of seeds, and this was relatively free. There is the cost of the initial investment of the seed that I had originally to even start the plants and whatnot, and then watering and feeding things throughout the season. But by and large, that's a real tiny investment in comparison to what we got and in what we'll now have this next season. So anyway, we'll go from there. Chances are none of these seeds are good, so I won't even try planting those again, I don't think. We'll go with some other varieties that I've got. I still have some black-seeded Simpson that I saved, and a couple other varieties that are in here that we'll go through later. So I guess that's all for now. Until next time, happy gardening. Bye.